showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes. From EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Fielded, returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So Ohio State's offense is up first today. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now today it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
Ball handed off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Send the back in motion. To throw, it's St. Clair. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Nice ground. It's Hardy. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling, the faith he has in his guys.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but
he's in the clear. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to 29.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
That's caught. It's Hardy. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there in full display.
And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Boy, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on. Gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world, because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple.
No stopping them on that one. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and and they move the ball all the way down the field, 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. So Alabama's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know this corner, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country. And he's going to get that chance today to have a chance to showcase that he, in fact, is the top corner in college football.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On the run here, lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Andrews. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback still with the football. Breaks free. Has the 1st down and more. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Bama. There was no catching him that time.
Now there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football. The option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull.
Oh, and it's blocked. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. And there's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. To throw, it's St. Clair. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made in space. Look out. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. The back's got it again. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. But at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Graham. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Breaks free. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? Fourth and goal from the 2. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Boy, do I love watching this guy play the game. You know, you get caught up in his ability to throw the football, but you get into a situation where it's fourth down and goal. I love that his legs are a threat. This time he finds his way into the end zone for 6 points.
So they try to add the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Young. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Offense moving to a bunch formation. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And this run goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Andrews. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play. And here comes the punter onto the field. And it's taken right around the 35. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Caught over the middle, it's Graham. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. third down upcoming after that completion. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. With the catch, it's Hardy. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Finds his man. It's Hardy. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
Makes the grab. It's Graham. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Great connection there for 6 points.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Caught quickly. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. To throw, it's Russell. He'll throw it now. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Buckeyes will kick it deep and begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Young. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter, down by a couple of possessions. To the air, it's Russell. The pocket breaking down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. See if he can make a play on this return. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Here comes the bunch formation. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. With the catch, it's Graham. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The completion makes it second and short. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Down the middle, it's Sanchez. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Buckeyes are in the red zone. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Toss play to the running back going left. One down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set them up first and goal at the 10.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Back in motion now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on 4th down, but how about the defense doing their job, especially up front, getting to those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down? Not exactly what this offense envisioned and how this play would work out.
Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game. So backed up, that big play gives them a 1st down and some breathing room out beyond the 20. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion makes it 2nd and short. And they hand it off to the back. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Caught near the sticks. It's Scott. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to...
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. A loss of a play. 3rd down. This offense can really use a conversion here. Down multiple scores.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Meadows. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kurt. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the 1st down.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the back now goes in motion. Defense is coming after him. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Here we are. This is a crucial play in this game. 4th and long from the 45. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And they heave it deep downfield. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Back to pass. It's Russell. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. No huddle now for the offense. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
With 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down. They trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Looking for a man. The pass rush closing in. They pressure and get it. The loss back to the 7-yard line. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. From the shotgun, drops back. Great move in the open field. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to create better field position. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Leaning on the run game here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Dropping back, it's St. Clair, bringing pressure. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending 1st down. On the offense, going to be bailed out by the pass interference call. That could be a crucial moment here in today's game. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He lets it go. Finds a receiver wide open. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Ohio State. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Moves out of the pocket. Finding some room at the 25. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground. First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. Makes the catch. It's Andrews. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Russell. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
Looking for the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th.
Over the middle, it's Sanchez. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They'll try the left side with a toss. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
They make the tackle, but that's enough for a 1st down, and that should do it. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Took one last shot with no time on the clock, though. This game is over. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged him behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.